Hello YouTube, it is Mr. Bubs with another house build. In this house build, I am building my house. So as I'm sure you've noticed, I kind of am coming into this build, sort of already having it built. That's because I was building, and I thought I was totally failing, and I thought I messed up the whole layout of my house, so I was going to restart. So I stopped my recording and deleted the video and was ready to do a new one, but then I realized I actually wasn't doing anything wrong. So I kind of got rid of the first part of this build, and yeah, but I mean, there's still a lot to do, so don't worry, you really didn't miss that much. I just kind of laid out the front of my house, which I end up changing as the build goes on, so it's not even a big deal. But in this build, I'm building my house that I currently am staying in because the roof is going through the floor. Because the roof is going. Because why not? Like, I thought it would be cool. And I don't know. I suck at builds. I may as well build something that already exists and learn from it and see what I'm doing wrong. So right now I'm laying in the upstairs area of my house, trying to get all the rooms proper. And I'll explain which room is which as we go on. But like, most of this build was me like making something be like, okay, this is right. And then I'm like, wait, no, it's not. It's not right. It doesn't make any sense. And like a lot of the stuff in here I had to change from the original layout of my house because I just couldn't figure out how my house worked. Like, I tried my very best, but I could not, for the life of me, figure out how they made all this stuff be where it is. And then walking around my house this morning, because I built this last night, walking around my house this morning, I was seeing all the stuff that I did wrong, and all the stuff that wasn't, like, quite exactly like my house, and I was just like, great. My house has black doors with white trim, and of course it's not an option in S4, so I just used dark brown doors. Where was I? Yes, my house. I saw a lot of stuff that I did wrong, and I might want to do, like, a video of fixing the My House build because I might want to do a My Life Let's Play. I mean, there's not really much to my life. I'm not even out of college yet. I really haven't done a lot, but I think it could be fun if I could like come up with a neat way to do it. And if I do, I want to do it in my house. So I think I'll edit some stuff in here as we go. And I haven't lived in this house forever. I lived in like one house for 4 or 5 years. And we moved, and I lived in that next house for 5, 6 years. And then we like moved a lot because we were trying to find another house to live in, and we moved everywhere all the time, like so much moving. And then we finally found this place, and we've lived here for a year or two. And so yeah, that's I haven't lived here my whole life. I wish I could have just stayed in the house that we last lived in for 5, 6 years. That house was really nice, but I mean, we couldn't afford it anymore, which I understand. So had to downgrade a little bit, which is fine and dandy. And like I would explain to you what these rooms are, but I can't point to the screen, so I don't know how to tell you like that room right there, that's the laundry room. I can't really explain it to you. So I'll get there when we start furnishing, explaining what each of the rooms are, but right now I can't. And I'm just putting in lights as I go so I can just see what I'm doing, really. And I am putting in spaces for closets in each room. There are closets from Get Together, but I don't have Get Together, so I don't have those closets. You'll see what I do with the closets. But yes, this is the front walk-in area, and I'm adding in the living room and dining room. They both open through archways. And then right here I was confused because my dining room opens through, like, it's an archway from the dining room into the kitchen. But the kitchen is next to the garage. I couldn't figure out how they got that archway to work. Like, you know, so I just kind of got rid of it. And I was like, all right, forget it, because I don't know how to do that. There were a lot of things in my house that I was like, I can't function. How do you do this? And this is me really trying to get the dining room next to the kitchen, and like, I don't even know, bro. But I eventually gave up on all of that because it was not working, and it was just not gonna happen. So yeah, that's me trying to like get my house the way it is in IRL, but that's not gonna happen. By the way, S4 has no garage doors, which was super great. I got to the point that I needed to build my garage, not having a door. My house is 3 stories tall. Upstairs is where our rooms are. Downstairs, like living room, family room, dining room, blah, blah. And then downstairs again is the basement, which is where I am recording this video from, in my basement. La 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 la. And we're not like millionaires. I know around the world, not around the world, around the US, probably around the world, but around the US, different size houses cost different amounts. And so in most of the US, my house would be like millions of dollars. We're not millionaires. We just live in an area where this is acceptable. This is actually pretty like basic a house. Most people have a 3-story house, or at least 2 stories where we live. Actually, most people probably have a 2-story, and then we have a 3-story. I don't know. whatever. So yeah, right now I'm laying out my basement, and my basement is pretty basic, so this was kind of an easy room to do. Most of it is the storage area, and I didn't want to put like a bunch of clutter in there, so I just kind of left it empty. Oops, there. But again, if we do the play my house video, I might do another build video where I kind of fix all the stuff that I did wrong in this build, so that I can have an accurate representation of my house. And then here's me fixing the roofs because I made the house originally really short, and now I'm like having to go back and redo the stuff because, like, obviously this doesn't make any sense. Yes, and I just like the way I did this was I went around my house and I took a bunch of pictures of it, and I just like I recorded a video of me walking through the house, and every so often I would have to stop and look at the video and be like, okay, what's next to this room, and like how do you get there because I can't really visualize this in my head, and I just did my best to kind of make it all come together. So yeah, that's how I did my house, and I didn't really worry about my backyard because my backyard is really kind of non-existent. Like okay, well it's there. Like we have a deck which is okay. My backyard is about at the level of my base. It's actually at the level of my basement. Like from the basement, there's 2 doors where you can leave and be in the backyard. But you can't really do that in The Sims, so I didn't really worry about that. And so because the back door in the basement leads to the backyard, the back door in the kitchen leads to a deck, which is above the backyard, which would be really hard to make in The Sims, so I didn't even bother because I didn't feel like it. And then, like underneath the deck, in the basement level of the backyard is like a patio sort of area where we have like a grill, and my dad just like stoned it out. My dad is a architect, interior designer. He's worked with like stuff like not interior designer, exterior designer. He owns a company where he completes people's basements for them. He works with stuff like that. So my dad fixes up a lot of stuff around the house. So yeah, he just made like this outdoor patio area. We have like a grill, and we have my dog's leash out there, and like that would be just way too difficult to try to make the game understand, so I just didn't even worry about my backyard as I was doing this, and I hope you guys don't mind. Most of the walls of my house are pretty much beige. Downstairs, we actually have black accent walls, but of course the game didn't have that as an option, so I think I just chose dark brown as the way. In the basement, everything is white. We just painted it white, and we were like, all right, good enough, because I don't really care. It's just the basement. At least that's the way my parents felt about it. And outside my house is all stone. Pretty sure it's all the same stone, but doing all the same stone in S4 looks super stupid, so I incorporated a second type of stone in the, like, making of the stoning of my house. Oh, this is so fun. I had the weirdest dream. Okay, I dreamed that, my mom let, like, her friends and their kids live with us, and we didn't have anywhere to put them, so I had to move into my brother's room, and then they came and lived in my room, and then we were all like really mad about it, and this is the dining room, by the way. We were all driving, and like, you know when you're driving and your car kind of like goes over a hill really fast and it leaves the ground for like a second? Yeah, that's what happened to our car, except that like we were going so fast that we like flew, and by the time we landed, we were just so far away from where we flew from, the car exploded. And I was like watching over myself at the time, and like the me that was watching over the me in the exploded car was like, oh my gosh, my car just exploded. You don't survive a car explosion. This is when I die. And then like I snapped awake and I was hyperventilating. And so, if you die in the dream, you die for real, apparently. This is my living room. No, family room. That's what we call it. The place that I just did where I put 3 awkward chairs and a lamp in there, that was the dining room. No, the living room. We don't use the living room. We use the family room, which is what I'm making right now. And we just have a TV, 2 couches, and it's connected to the kitchen, but there is a half wall, which I think I'll build one of these days. And this is the part that I got the closest to my actual house. Like when I was done, I was actually looking back at it, and it was just so weird because I was like, this is my house, basically. I mean, even this morning I was going and looking at all the things I did wrong with the kitchen and family room, but it's the closest part to what my actual house looks like. So it was just really weird having my house in the game. You know, it just didn't seem right. You guys might want to try like making this for your own house and just see how you feel about it. Like if you get it really accurate, it might be like a super crazy thing for you, because that's what it was for me. I was like, oh my gosh, that's my house. And I'm like, if I make Sims to like be us, it'll be mini me's, mini my mom's all over the place. Our microwave is actually like in the cabinets, which is something that a lot of houses do now, but that's not an option in Sims, so whatever. And we have a Keurig, so I got us that little white coffee thing right there. And we also have a teapot. Not like, no, it's just like a water boiling machine we make tea from, but I don't think I put it in here. Yeah, there's the half wall. And we have like a big circular wooden table, but I couldn't quite get that, so I used a rectangular table. And yeah, this is really so close to the inside of my house. Like, even looking at it now, I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, that really is kind of creepy. It looks like my house, even though like half the stuff isn't even in the right place. um, yeah, the living room, like, I mean, it's close, but there's not really much to it. It's couches and a TV. You can't really mess that up. So it's not like it's that far fetched. Yes, this is the closet. That where I just put the shoes. That's our closet, our coat closet. Um, and what am I gonna work on next? I think my brother. No, this is my brother's bathroom. He lives downstairs in the guest room because my parents wanted each of us to have our own bathroom. So he lives downstairs in the guest room. This is the garage. It's next to the kitchen, and I'm just scaling up some toy cars to put in the garage because why not? These are not my parents' cars, but I mean, they're not going to be in the game, so it is what it is. This is the living room I was talking about earlier, and I'm just adding in some rugs all over the place because we have rugs, and you can see the upstairs. From upstairs, you can see the downstairs view. It's cool. Okay, so right now I think I'm working on my parents' bathroom, which was hard because I have a master bathroom, but I didn't really know how to make all that fit, so I just kind of this place with the blue couches is my mom's media room. It was supposed to be a family media room, but she kind of took it over and like put her desk and her TV in there and was like, don't touch my stuff. She put a mini fridge in there and everything. I was like, okay, this that I'm doing now is my bathroom. I hope this will all make sense to you guys in the end. I think it will. I do a little bit of a video tour of the place. This is my little bro's bathroom. I do a video tour of the place, so it kind of like comes together at the end. That rug that I just randomly put in the hallway, that's my dog bed. There wasn't really a dog bed option, so I just put a rug. Yes, my room right here is the white one. Oh, that's my brother's room. Guys, this is like pretty basic at this point. And like I just add like okay, there's not my house is big, but there's really not a lot in it. My parents' room right here, so I just added pictures in occasional places to like spice up the room, but there's really not a lot to my house. Brother's room, so like there wasn't much to do with that. Trying to think. Do you guys like do New Year's resolutions? I'm putting coats in the closets now and like shirts and stuff. Do you guys do New Year's resolutions? Because I do. And like what I do is I take sticky notes and I write all my resolutions on them, and then I post the sticky notes on my wall. And then from my wall, I just like as the year goes by, if I can accomplish a resolution, I'll take the sticky note down. So I still have a couple sticky notes up from last year, but I did take a lot down, so I like feel okay about that. I totally forgot about the basement existing, by the way, so this is me coming to throw it together. Yeah, but I still have a couple sticky notes up there, which is quite alright. But I'm excited to do new resolutions for New Year's and get new sticky notes because I just like I started that last year and I thought it was just the coolest little idea, and I was like, oh my gosh, sticky notes. Okay, so back to the house. We just rearranged my basement yesterday in the time that I'm recording this. And so I was sitting in the basement doing this because I needed to see what the new basement arrangement looked like. And yes, so my basement is split in half, like the main room that we stay in, split in half by like a weird like it's like a wall that opens in an archway, and then the other walls have like cutouts in them that are sort of supposed to be like windows, so it's really open, but it's not like it's basically open. In here we have two desks, my desk and my elder brother's desk. He has like bookshelves near his desk. I have art supplies near my desk because I'm always arting, and they gave me like the wood desk with paint all over it because obviously I'm going to mess up the desk. And we have pool tables and the basketball thing in here, but they didn't have that, so I just kind of added a card table. And then in the main room we have a huge TV where my youngest brother plays video games, and we watch TV, and it's cool. Huge TV. And that has a rug in that area. And then all the parts back there that I didn't really do anything with, those are the storage areas where we have just a bunch of crap just piled up. Yes. And now I'm adding flooring to everywhere because I already did the wallpaper, but I didn't do any flooring. And this is my outdoor area. We just kind of have some chairs and a plant out there. It's really not that thought through. We do have some Christmas lights out there right now, but I didn't really feel like doing that. And then this is my driveway and my like, stuff. And we have like really nice grass all the time because my dad takes care of it. And I put a tree because I don't know. I really don't know what the shrubbery outside my house looks like. Like, I know we have a bunch of flowers, but other than that, I'm like, I don't really pay attention to that. So I'm just, like, adding in the flowers now because I have no clue. And it actually looks kind of nice outside my house. I think the one thing that's really stupid to me is the fact that the house is on a foundation, so the garage is, like, not touching the ground. And my driveway is actually sloped, but, I mean, can't do that in the game. So here I am showing you the video tour. I was taking pictures and I was like, this is kind of confusing. Let me just give them a video of it. And it's so weird. Like right there, I just felt like I was walking into my house because I could see like the dining room looking as bare and stupid as it is, and the stairs. It just is so weird having a mini version of my house. It's the weird, like I can't even. You guys really might want to try this because it's such a different feeling having your house in a game that's not your house. I really do want to redo me and my siblings' rooms though, if I do a Let's Play My Life game, because this is my kitchen, like so my kitchen. I put the trash cans in the garage because that's where they are. IRL. IRL stands for in real life if you're not up to date with the hip teen stuff. And then now we're going up the stairs. And this is my parents' room. Yes, doesn't look anything like their room. Their bathroom doesn't look anything like their bathroom. Their closet, pretty much. My mom's stuff and like 2 things for my dad. Basically. This is my mom's fun room. And then this is my bathroom. Like, okay, my bathroom has 2 sinks in it because it's a Jack and Jill bathroom. Like, my mom's office area is actually supposed to be another bedroom. That's why my older brother lives downstairs, because my mom like stole his room. So I have a Jack and Jill bathroom because she wanted each of us to have our own bathrooms. So I have a Jack and Jill, and then my brothers each have their own, like separate from their rooms. Yeah, and that's the overview. This was so cool to do. You guys really might want to try this. Like I keep saying that, but really. So that's about the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the my house build, and let me know if you want to see a my life Let's Play. There's not really much that's happened in my life yet, but I mean, I can do it if you want to see it, and I can't really go in the basement here because of technical difficulties. But yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you guys next time, and until then, toodaloo!